Okay, now look at this portion. I mean, the audience. This portion we have to look after because this is the key part of the boosting of your post. Now, here we can try to people. You can choose to targeting. To targeting means if your each and every post not for your targeting audience of the page, then you have to choose your particular followers for this post. Like I have to choose EWN followers. EWN follower means earn with 9 followers. So that I have already chosen some matches. I mean, which are very compatible with this nature of post. So I have already done it. So I don't need to do anything else. Now the main or crucial thing is budget. Whatever you will do with your budget. Like 120 INR is very cheap rate. There is a lot of options like, oh my god, 65 is just the basic price was 65 rupees, but for this time being it is 1 PM right now, so the price rises up, that is 120. Okay, for 120 INR you can choose or you can see that estimated people reach is 2700 to 7100. So it's quite big, it's quite high. You can read all these things. What is the meaning of reach? Reach means it will reach to the wall of this number of people. I mean 2,700 people at least. And if you try to increase the number of reach, then you have to put this much of increment of your budget. But this is maybe a one day in or you can promote your site for only one day. So for one day you are giving 640 INR for to reach to get the reach of 14,000. If you are choosing the amount, it is 120 for today. It is the lowest price. This is 1 PM in India. I'm in Kolkata right now. So that it is 120 INR is the lowest price for this time being, and the people reach will be 2700 to 7100. And if I try to make it for one day, then it is one day. If I try to make it for 7 days, then it will not allow you to do with 120 rupees. You have to look, my friend. There is already a red mark. It is showing you that minimum budget is 40 rupees per day. So your budget needs to be at least 280 for 7 days. At least 7 into 40 equal to 280. So that is why it will at least cost 280, which is also very minimal. If you choose 14 days, then look, my friend, as per the 40 rupees per day cost, you have to pay 560. So you may check here 560. So that is it. So it's your budget. So that's the basic thing. Look, we will go for 100 trial. We have to try this for one day, not for much more days. So that for one day we will choose our own, that is 65.00. Okay. Is there any recommendation for Facebook? No, there is no any recommendation. Look, my friend, for only 65 rupees, you will get a reach of 1500 people, at least 1500 to 3800 people. So that is a very good reach for one day. And look, my friend, this is budget and duration. I repeat, this is budget and duration. In this section, there is 3 sections actually. Number 1, audience section. You have to choose your audience first. Then you have to choose budget and duration. how many amount you can put for this post, for boosting of this post, and what will you reach. You can see here, and along with how many days you want to boosting this post. It's totally depends on you. But the major thing, someone cannot find that there is a bar. Look, my friend, there is a bar. You can scroll it up and down. The scroll bar, it is clearly up, and it can be up and down. So please, my friend, go down and you will get the third section, that is payment section. In this, you can change the currency. If you are trying to pay in dollar, you can obviously pay in dollar. My friend, this is if you are trying to pay in US dollar, then obviously you can US dollar. If you are trying to pay in INR, then you can, it is Indian rupees. So after choosing the Indian rupees, you will get the beneficiality of INR. So that is it. It is very easy to do. So go ahead and just post it. And now there is the option of select a payment method. You have to choose a payment method for boosting this post. You can choose either credit or debit card or net banking or PayTm wallet if you have. Look, my friend, net banking is possible. I think net banking is possible if you are not using US dollar. If you are using INR, I mean Indian rupees, then you can able to access this option, I mean net banking. So that is the main issue I have to talk to you. Don't want to use credit or debit card and net banking or PayTm wallet for Facebook, because this is very much secure. You can go to the help section for any query of yours and show the PayTm payment method for this section. You have to choose India then. So this is all about the thing that is given here. Please look after carefully, not hurry to do this. If you are you have some redeem coupon, then please add it. You can add it from this portion. So there is not a hurry. If you have some question about this, you can go to this. And your payment is stored securely. This is the clause. It is very it is very harmful for the people who are giving their card details. I mean, either they are using credit card or debit card. That is very they are very much thankful for this thing, that is your payment info is stored securely. Please, my friend, don't panic on this. Look, I just open the learn more section. It is nothing but the payer protection. They just have to lock your your card information in their site. That is a Facebook policy. It's better to use a card which have very less amount. You are using just 65 rupees. For this, you don't have to use any high amounted card. I mean, if your credit card or debit card is carrying 1 lakh, 2 lakh, or more than that rupees, so please don't use it. But if your card is holding only 50,000 or 30,000 rupees, then it is not very much. I mean, it is very much. It's not very much thankful for doing this. So don't worry about this. Don't get panicked. It is just saved to Facebook. You can just you can delete it also for further. I will show you in my next video that how will you save it. How does Facebook saves your data in their databases, and how will you reuse it. So at the time of reusing this, you don't have to pay, you don't have to giving you the card details. And after this continuation, you can also delete this information. There is some sort of options are there. I will see you. I will give you the all the pictorial identification of this savings planning or another thing is that. So just give the details and continue. That is not a very big deal. When you use Paytm, Paytm is very much Paytm wallet is very much useful. Please use Paytm wallet. Please check to make sure your pop-ups are enabled and then click continue in pop-up to complete your purchase in pop-up window. I just do it. Okay, so if you have the Paytm wallet, you can do it. It is very much easy. You don't have to save any other details for this. Please go ahead with it. Use Paytm wallet for the beneficiarity of you. You don't have to think about your card details and all. So go ahead and do it for yourself. Thank you. Bye bye.